Before I talk about this amazing flagship Range Rover, I want to give a special thank you to Dr. Christopher Buati over at Oakland Hills Dermatology and Hair located in Auburn Hills, Michigan for sponsoring this video. If you're losing hair or thinning, Dr. Buati offers a variety of hair restoration options. To schedule your complimentary consultation, you can call 248-858-2255 or you can visit the website at www.oaklandhillshair.com. The Range Rover that we're looking at right here is the SE trim level long wheelbase that has a starting price of approximately $115,000. However, the one that we're looking at right here as it sits is priced at approximately $154,000. The price point of this Range Rover makes it a direct competitor of the BMW X7 M60 and the Mercedes GLS 4MATIC 580 from Mercedes. So the BMW X7 M60 and the Mercedes GLS 580 do not have a long wheelbase version. However, the Range Rover does. There are quite a few attributes that give this Range Rover a competitive edge over its competitors from BMW and Mercedes-Benz. The Range Rover is approximately 100 pounds heavier than the GLS 580 and the X7 M60. The Range Rover is also 4 inches longer than the BMW X7 and almost 3 inches longer than the Mercedes GLS. And we're talking about specifically the long wheelbase Range Rover. The Range Rover is also wider than the GLS and the X7. The Range Rover is almost an inch wider than the Mercedes GLS, and it's just over an inch wider than the BMW X7. The Range Rover is also taller at 73.62 inches. It's taller than the GLS 580 and the BMW X7 M60. The Range Rover can tow approximately 700 pounds more than the BMW and approximately 500 pounds more than its competitor from Mercedes, the GLS 580. Range Rover also has a longer wheelbase. The wheelbase on this Range Rover is almost 4 inches longer than the BMW X7's and approximately 3 inches longer than the Mercedes GLS. It has slightly more front legroom by a fraction of an inch than the BMW, and it has almost 3 inches more legroom in the rear, in the back, than the BMW. This car also has a better turning circle than the than the Mercedes and BMW X7 and the GLS. To sum it all up, the Range Rover has a competitive edge because it's longer, it's wider, it's taller, it has more tow capacity, it has a longer wheelbase, it has more legroom, both front and in the back, and it has a better turning circle as well. Consumers have a choice of two different engine options for the Range Rover SC long wheelbase. Consumers can choose from a 3-liter inline-6 turbocharged engine and a 4.4-liter V8 twin turbo. The 6-cylinder inline-6 produces 395 horsepower. This powertrain is also known as the P400, and the 4.4-liter V8 engine, also known as the P530, produces 523 horsepower. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.